You can eradicate the problem without eradicating yourself. Hey friends, it's Gabby. I'm back here in front of you, and today I will be doing another episode of Drink and Daldal. Today I have my drink. I usually have this. It's my caramel macchiato from Dunkin' Donuts, my favorite. But this time it's in a holiday cup because it is officially Christmas season or winter season. This episode is specifically towards or geared towards the new year. I'm getting ahead of myself, I know. I don't know, I just wanted a time for me to reflect on the past year. I mean, it's been a challenging year for me, probably for you too, but like overall it's been tough, and I wanted to reflect on that and say what I want to say before the year ends. Let's get started with this video. So for me, 2018 I think was a year of reflection. I say it is a year of reflection because I began to realize a lot of things that I didn't realize beforehand, I guess. And I felt like in the middle of the year I felt really lost and like disheveled, I guess I could say. And I just felt so wrong, you know? It always felt like everything was at the wrong time, at the wrong place. Everything just felt so wrong to me, and everything just didn't make sense. And I felt so lost and I didn't know where I was heading. And even now I don't, but like to a certain extent I think that like I figured out where I want to be the following year. And I think that 2019 would be my year of growth and road to happiness. That's how I hope and think it would go about. So hopefully it does. Even though life is hard, I guess you just have to make the most out of it. So sa taon na to, madami akong in-end na friendships, and I just want to give credit to myself for building all that courage to end the friendship. Kasi alam ko mahirap na gawin yun, especially for me as a person who is very sensitive and I don't like hurting people. It was very hard for me to do so, but I think it was for the best because those people did not only bring their toxic personalities towards me, but also towards my life. Like everything felt alright, but because it felt like something was wrong inside of me and I wanted to fix myself first before I could fix other people. And I think that is what is right. I think it was what was most appropriate at that time. Hindi ko naman kayang sikasuhin yung ibang tao kung hindi pa ako maayos, I guess. Like, hindi ko pa naasikaso sa sarili ko. I guess, natutunan ko din na kailangan kong i-prioritize yung sarili ko over others. Kasi, kagaya dun sa sinabi ko sa huli kong video, ako yung tipong tao na uunahin ko yung ibang tao bago ako. Pero ngayon gusto ko ako yung uunahin ko kasi feel ko yun yung karapat-dapat. So, yeah. I also realized that I shouldn't look far too ahead or dwell too much in the past. Kasi I think I've said it before that too much of something is a bad thing, and it's true. In many ways, too much of anything is bad. It applies to most things, if not all. I also began trusting other people more, such as my family and friends. I feel like I've had trust issues for a long time, lalo na sa pamilya ko. Hindi ko kaya maging open sa nararamdaman ko, and hindi ko kayang sabihin yung tinatago ko deep inside. Pero ngayon kaya ko kasi na-realize ko na walang kailangan katakutan kung pamilya ako, I guess, kasi super duper supportive ng pamilya ko. Compared to others, I'm really grateful for that. And to those friends also that I started to become closer with and become more open with my mental health and how I feel. Just know that I'm really thankful for giving me a chance to be heard, I guess. Especially for someone who had trouble trusting others. People who are really kind and accommodating and open to these kinds of things. Those are what I need the most, and thank you so much for being there. It means a lot to me, just so you know. However, since we're on the topic of trust at the moment, I guess hindi ko pa kayang i-trust yung sarili ko. Unti-unti sinusubukan ko na i-trust yung sarili ko at yung nararamdaman ko. Pero yun, mahirap nga. In my last video of Drink and Daldal, I think I mentioned that I needed somebody else to love me in order to love me. I think I'm gonna retract that statement because I'm stronger now to love myself in a way that I'm capable of. The love I could give right now is to a certain extent, but I'm sure that over time I can stretch that over to a bigger heap, I guess, of love. Kasi unti-unti nakikilala ko ng sarili ko sa mga bagay-bagay. Natatanggap ko na unti-unti rin yung pagkukulang ko at yung pagkakamali ko bilang tao. Kaya ako na-decide na dapat ako nga yung mag-aalaga sa sarili ko, hindi ibang tao. So, yeah, I guess it's just like self-acceptance that's really important. And that's what I'm still learning to do. But like little by little, I think I'll be able to do it really well. And one of the last things that I realized this year was that I learned that I've been looking at the wrong place all this time. But it's okay, because it's better to realize that you made a mistake or you've been doing something wrong the entire time than to never realize that you even were looking at the wrong place. I guess it comes in perspective, because a lot of people keep mentioning towards me that the glass is half full, not half empty. I always saw it as half empty, but maybe I should have just changed my perspective that way. It'll take some time for me to officially say that the glass is half full. For now, we're just taking it slow and step by step. Also, this video isn't for flexing or anything. It's more of like a future letter to myself if ever the future me would see this, or any of you guys, like if this is something na makakatulong sa inyo na ma-realize mo at malaman mo na itong mga bagay-bagay kailangan mong mapansin sa buhay mo kahit isang beses lang para maging mas mabuti kang tao. I think it would be really nice to be able to have that sort of influence to someone. So here's my message to my future self, to the future me of 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, or even longer than that. If you end up watching this, I just wanted to say that I am super duper proud of you from all that you've accomplished thus far in your extremely young life. You've grown and continued to fight even though you stumbled and fell. You continued to pick yourself up and fight for yourself and fight for others. You still managed to be the best person that you could be at the time, and I'm sure that you could be a better person tomorrow, or 5 minutes later, or even later than that, or sooner than that. Right now, I feel like I'm in a spot where I feel calm and I feel like I'm in the right place instead of what I used to think of being always at the wrong. Even though it is winter season, as I'm filming this, as this is uploaded, it feels like my mind and heart is in spring, because everything feels like it's clearing and it's clear water, I guess. And I'm really thankful that you made the decision of taking care of yourself more and prioritizing yourself, and that you can eradicate the problem without eradicating yourself. This year you experienced so many ups and so much more downs than you could ever think of, yet at the same time you still experienced so many beautiful things and had so many new experiences. You even saw BTS and they were magical, for sure. I hope that in the future you continue living on, and not only for me but also for you. Make 2018 a stepping stone for you to reach greater heights and meet better people. Don't always look down. I guess you could also look up. There are wonderful things to see when you're looking up rather than looking down on your phone, on your feet. Don't be scared of happiness anymore, and you should begin to embrace it. I think that's all I wanted to say para sa video na to. Alam ko, onti lang yung pagkatagalog ko and mas madalas ng Taglish or English yung pananalita ko. Pero kasi nasanay na ako, sorry. Pero sinusubukan ko pa din na magsalita ng Tagalog kung kaya ko, lalo na ngayon. Kasi gusto ko pa rin maging marunong magsalita ng lengguaheng ito. Pero sa mga nanonood nito, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys have a good holiday. Whatever holiday that you spend, be sure to spend it with your family and friends or with yourself. I hope that 2019 brings goodness to all of us. I hope the same things that I wish for the future Gabby be the same for you. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy holidays, and I hope you guys keep growing. Bye.
거칠은 폭풍 뒤 햇살 비치듯이 Life, fall in love, 삶은